What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, the Gamer 870, back with another banger. Peep game. It's been a while since I have even created one of these videos. I had some things to go on in my personal life. We good now. We good now. But we're better now. How about that? But with that being said, I got on the game a few days ago, and honestly, I was bored. I had been updating my team, had been doing everything, but I just couldn't get that feel of excitement with Madden that I wanted to feel. Was playing house rules, was doing pretty well in that, winning like 80 something percent of games. But that still wasn't it. It was like, all right, I need to do something different. I need to do something different. So shout out to my guy Reggie. Popped up in my stream on yesterday, and basically was like, I was conversing with him as he was typing. Those of you who are familiar with the story know that I'm a Broncos fan through and through. For those of you who don't know why I'm a Broncos fan, well, let me share that with you. Well, if I share that with you, that'll tell you who my new theme team is. So let me just show both of them to you. My new theme team is now the San Francisco 49ers. I switched from being a Broncos theme team to a San Francisco 49er theme team. Those of you who are familiar with the story know that I have family that live in the Bay Area, and I just got tired of every single year. This was back when Brett Favre was doing this thing. Every single year, the 49ers would do very well, but it seemed like Brett Favre would beat them some way or another. And I made the declaration. I said, any team that beats the Packers in a significant game, that's going to be my new team. Lo and behold, Broncos played the 49ers. Oh, no, Broncos played the Packers in the Super Bowl. Rest is history. I've been a Broncos fan ever since. However, my roots are originally with the San Francisco 49ers. So, 49ers are going to the playoffs. 49ers get updates almost every time on this game. 49ers have good players that are definitely coming to them. Just made sense to go ahead and switch back to the 49ers theme team. I've been a Broncos theme team for the last 2.5 years. We don't get good cards in Bronco country. I'm sorry. We just don't. I am not changing my fandom. I am still a Broncos fan through and through. I just got tired of not getting cards that I wanted, and I wanted to shake it up a little bit to have some fun. With that being said, we are 93 overall, 94 on offense, 93 on defense. Now, I had John Elway when I had the Broncos theme team. I did. I had John Elway. But, so keep it a buck with you. It's expensive switching to a theme team that everybody uses. It's extremely expensive. It's not, you don't have much competition when you're switching to a team like the Browns or maybe even the Texans. Or you don't have much competition when you're switching to those theme teams. But when you're switching to a theme team that everybody's using, it's high. It's quite expensive. So let me just show you all some of the adjustments and show you now. It ain't always better over here either. It ain't guaranteed to be better over here. For example, I am still using my maxed out, my highly upgraded uh, offensive line that I created. I just believe in having a pretty good offensive line. You can't do much of anything without one. However, one of the things that I noticed about the San Francisco 49ers team is their tight ends. Like, the tight end position is so much better than it was when I was with the Broncos. Let me show you why. DELANIE Walker is our starting tight end on this team, right? He's a possession tight end. He gets 91 speed. It's not the greatest, but it will improve. He's a legend card, so it will improve later. All right, George Kittle is going to be our second tight end. George Kittle is going to be our second tight end. He gets 92 speed. He might start. I actually might start George Kittle over Delanie Walker. As a matter of fact, I'm going to start George Kittle over Delanie Walker until they make the upgrade and switch. Then I'm going to start George Kittle over Delanie Walker. Okay, I've done that. Done. But Casper was the number one everything when I was with the Broncos. Just about. Like I was having to use other teams, other players from other teams just to make things work out. But my third tight end on the 49ers team is now Dave Casper. Dave Casper. Deebo Samuel is my number one receiver with 96 speed, people. 96 speed. We had nothing like that when I was with the Broncos. Nothing like that. Best receiver we had was Jerry Jeudy. He was like a 92 overall before upgrade. So take that for what you will. Get a Randy Moss card that people have forgotten about. And even though he's forgotten about, this man still gets 95 speed. And with ad catching the way that it is on this game, y'all already know, hey, this man literally his last name is a bird because of him. Third receiver on the team is Mr. Jerry Rice. I know that's blasphemous to even say, but he's the third best receiver right now. He gets 94 speed. Not bad at all. I mean, it is what it is. He's definitely getting an upgrade. Best receiver ever. So he's due an upgrade when Ultimate Legends come out. The free card that came out, Deion Sanders. Well, he gets 49 of Kim. He gets 49 of Kim. And actually, he's probably going to be my third receiver. He's 95 speed. 95 speed. So we are winning in terms of receivers. As you all know, one of my favorite cards that I had with the Broncos was my Terrell Davis card, or Terrell Davis card, however you pronounce it. Now we get Mr. Christian McCaffrey. Mr. Christian McCaffrey is a 94 speed, 97 acceleration, 91 break tackle. Pretty nice card. He probably is not, he's definitely not as strong as Davis was, but he's pretty good. He's pretty good. RAHEEM MOSTERT, I'm a little bit disappointed with this card. I was anticipating a lot better in terms of speed. 89 speed, so they're going to have to upgrade because anytime you mention a player that's in the same stratosphere in terms of speed as Tyreek Hill, it's blasphemous for him not to be one of the fastest cards on the game. Just being honest with you. Just being completely honest with you. All right, so I sold my John Elway. Which means that I had to get another card. Got Jalen Hurts. Got Mr. Jalen Hurts as a 49er. I was going to get Steve Young, but yeah, I'm about to say it. It's the same card. They're the same player. 95 speed, though, so I will be pulling off and leaving people. I will be running when I finally set my team up fully. I'm going to basically put this team in some house rules and do what I need to do and have some fun with it. Go have some fun with it. He's not as good as John Elway. He's not, but John Elway could never have 95 speed. Just couldn't. All right, so that's all. Well, got Joe Perry, too. I was wondering why this card was so expensive until I actually looked at his attributes. This guy has 91 speed as a utility fullback. So we are okay at the fullback position in terms of 49ers. Now, defensive side of the ball. Now, you all know I love whining and complaining, talking about Broncos. All the Broncos get are outside linebackers and strong safety and free safety. Now, those of you who are familiar with the team or familiar with the channel knew that at free safety we were starting, I think, Steve Atwater and Justin Simmons was our backup. Those two guys were 97 and 96 overall. Strong safety, we had John Lynch, and I forget who. And long story short, our safeties were amazing. Safeties were amazing in Denver. That ain't the case here. We literally are starting that old basic card that you all were using, that you all got for Zero Chill promo. I ain't too happy about that at strong safety. They're going to have to get an upgrade. But again, the 49ers going to the playoffs. So I'm sure they're going to be getting cards as playoffs go. As you all know, we got Bill Romanowski recently. However, he also played for the 49ers. And those of you who have been tuned into the streams have been seeing, I'm actually excited about this Bill Romanowski card. This guy is filthy. Plays very well. But these outside linebackers are horrible. I ain't seen 80s at outside linebackers since like November in Denver. So it rhymed. It did. Anyway, not too thrilled about that. Not too thrilled about that. However, the card, I mean, the team overall is so much better. Team overall is so much better. Running Lott, for example. Now, what I don't like, unless you buy all those other cards, there's really no reason to put anything on running Lott. Like this stuff, these cards high. I mean, the abilities are high, but he gets 97 speed. He's 97 speed, so you're not beating that. Not right now. He gets 97 speed on the full thing. That's amazing. That's amazing. But the card that really got my attention, that had me like, wait, I didn't know he was balling like that. Richard Sherman. Richard Sherman. He gets pick artist for 0 AP, deep out zone KO for 1 AP. He's a 98 overall, gets 96 speed, 99 jumping, 99 zone coverage, 98 press. And he's 6'3". Is he going to stop ad catching? No. It's going to make it somewhat more difficult? Yes. That's what you want. You don't. It's not going to be stopped on this game. I don't know what EA was thinking, but it's not going to be stopped. But you have somebody who can actually get it done. Second string cornerback. Honestly, he's a little bit overrated. He gets 96 speed, but this card is very underwhelming. He doesn't stop anything. Am I going to miss PS2? 100%. 100% I'm going to miss PS2. Am I going to miss Ty Law? Nah. He was only 5'10". They did him dirty. So third string cornerback is Mr. Rod Woodson. 96 speed. Very fast secondary. Not bad at all. And he's going to be my starting slot corner. Travarius Ward will be my fourth corner, and he gets 95 speed. So, again, that's not bad at all. And last but not least, Mr. Kobe Bryant also gets 95 speed. So our slowest cornerback is 95 speed right now. But this strong safety is trash. Like, this is literally a free card, people. Literally a free card. And if EA gives it to you for free, it ain't no good. So it's 94 speed, but if I were going against myself, I would target this card all game because you know he ain't gonna be able to do too much. Hopefully he gets the upgrade. Hopefully he gets upgraded again pretty soon. But what really got me excited the most for Forrest Buckner, as you all know, DJ Moore was the second defensive tackle when I had the Denver team. It hurt my feelings a little bit because I couldn't get my upgrade. I couldn't get my team to look any better. But DeForest Buckner makes Sam Adams be the second string defensive tackle. Now, in terms of house rules, DeForest Buckner Sam Adams won't be much of a problem. He won't be much of an upgrade. However, when you're playing for real and you need somebody to keep on running that same inside zone mess, with DeForest Buckner as well as Sam Adams right there, you are going to be a much more formidable defensive running team. You don't have much of a problem there. You won't have much of a problem. However, one of the things that hurt my heart, too, Nick Bosa. Then I thought about it. Nick Bosa's going to get Defensive Player of the Year this year. So as of right now, his card is not that great. It's 92 overall, but he's getting Defensive Player of the Year. Whenever he gets Defensive Player of the Year, he's going to get that card. It's going to max out. He's going to be good. He's going to be real good with that. So I just got to make it until that point. And I'm sad to have to start George Karlaftis. He cheats. Sorry. Solomon Thomas, though, is my third string defensive tackle. This team is very heavy at defensive tackle. Truthfully, I may get, as a matter of fact, I am. I may switch out Keyshawn Johnson and put Keyshawn Johnson at receiver, so I can have, that's what's going to happen. I want to get Keyshawn Johnson and going to put Solomon Thomas here. Going to put Solomon Thomas here, and yeah, we just gonna make it. We gonna make it do that. We gonna make it do that. Special teams pretty much the same. Nothing has changed in terms of everybody got these red cards right here. If you're running a theme team, kick return though is filthy with Debo, McCaffrey, and DEION. I'm loving that. My specialist, I pretty much told you what that was. One difference is though, I'm keeping Romanowski and Ken Norton available. They both will be used in the packages. Don't know about Ken Norton's. He's a pass coverage linebacker. I need to be able to put Lurker on him. So I'm going to have to play around with some things. I'm going to have to be able to put Lurker on Ken Norton. Without question. Like, yeah, he's going to have to be able to get Lurker on him for him to be able to be on the field. Because I don't have the luxury of putting my second string safeties as a user. So I'm going to have to figure out how I can actually make that work with Ken Norton. And I can. I'll figure it out. But yeah, so that's who we are right now. That's what we have. No further ado, you all continue to be blessed, continue to allow God to use you if nobody's told you. I love each and every one of you, and there's nothing that you can do about it. Still a Bronco fan. We're running with a 49ers team. That's it. Leave the info in the comments in the comment section. Talk back with your boy.